And we are back for more Super Robot Wars 30! So, one of them is actually a repeatable mission that we did last time, but we did move along a little bit in the previous one doing the prerequisite mission to getting some more Gridman upgrades. We do have one more that opened up. I don't know if that's going to be just as easy as the last one for him, but it's a little tempting to attempt. Mostly because if it is actually easy, since it is still a C scenario, we might be able to knock it out relatively easy and then just get a regular like setup in there for the other one. So let's give it a go, and then we'll move on to what I think is gonna be, yeah, leading the brave will be the follow-up one. But yeah, first off, flight. Yeah, they kind of hinted at it. Well, everyone. As you probably guessed, there's a singular reason we've gathered here today. Gridman's been formally challenged. Yeah, but by who? Chief Mavie. So that's how it is. She did mention something about a rematch the last time we fought in the simulator. Yep, and I gathered you here to make sure we can meet her challenge head on. Give me a break. Maybe he's just doing this to kill time. Why do we have to play along? Are you joking? If someone issues a challenge, it's the hero's duty to answer it. You sure? Getting involved in fights for no reason sounds more like a school gang manga to me. That's a good angle. What I'm wondering is, why did you say yes to this crap, Utsumi? Well, I represent the Gridman Alliance, so go over there and decline it, you idiot. A man never goes back on his word. Enough, Utsumi. We'll have to run this by Gridman first in any event. I see no reason to decline. Wait, really? That's our Gridman, a hero until the end. You sure about this? I found your last battle in the simulator to be quite worthwhile, personally. I see no reason not to face whatever foes she sends our way. Well, alright. If that's what you want, there's no reason for us to say no. Pass. It's all you. Don't pass me, bucko. You haven't lifted a finger this whole time. That's right. Could it finally be this slacker's time to shine? In flight! Do we dare just pump him with more like fucking upgrades? Where is our boy anyway? Am I blind? I'm probably blind. Where'd you go? Huh, weird. I wonder what's coming. You sound rather calm, Yuta. Well, you're here with me, Gridman. Attack at a stupid range. So, I'm assuming the last one was like that. This one might be a little bit different. Maybe it's another up-close one. Unless it's like a map attack, even. It's a possibility, too. Besides, this is just a simulation. We're not in any actual danger. I wonder how true that really is. Huh? From my perspective, the dimension you and your friends reside in is not so different from this virtual one. It certainly doesn't help matters if the barriers between dimensions grows less distinct by the day. What do you mean? Inhabitants of other dimensions, like this virtual one, may appear in the real world, in much the same way that inhabitants of the real world are appearing here. As a traveler of many worlds, I suspect I have been more heavily affected than most. If I joined you here, Gridman, then that means you are more than mere data. You are the matrix that compromises Yuta himself. Perish here, and I cannot say what impact it might have on the Yuta in the real world. If that's the case, then we really can't afford to lose. And Mavie is totally doing this on like the wrong set of like consequences, including everyone else that fights in these simulators. Precisely, Yuta. Whatever foe awaits us, we must face it with every ounce of our strength that we can muster. If you die in the game, you die in real life. I'm also assuming that, like, the simulator concept is a lot different than them being in a literal virtual world that she made up. I don't know if she knows that, but at least Gridman realizes. Or if you're finished with the pep talk, let's say we get started. Please wait, Mavie. I have, personal matters I need to get sorted out here. If you're prepping an excuse to weasel out of this, it's a little late. Honestly, if you can't score a win here, you're gonna get clobbered in the real world, too, so... If you die here, then it's just fine. Kaiju! Get ready to fight, Yuta? Yeah, it's now or never. It doesn't matter if this is real or virtual. We have to win! As their sleeve, get some SP and E in reserve. That's bad. What's up with these guys? 178 skill, 197. Doesn't seem super different, but... Still a little ominous. Can't say I'm too fond of that. Careful, Yuta. It appears our foe here is here to gather data on us. That doesn't change our course of action, though. We have to fight, Gridman. Bip. Also, it doesn't change what we have because we need to bump our morale until we can do other shit. Bump. There we go. That's one. The other one moved, but the mid one stayed the same. Now he's getting in there. So they do actually have hit rates now, but they're still very slight, and the critical rate's really low. So there isn't a sweat quite yet. Notice that Max and Boar had the same attack. Yeah, they also have their own individual ammo rates for how many times they can be used. They don't take energy, but their actual ammo rates are pretty small. So you gotta play it a little safe with this. What's going on, Robbie? Been a minute. Just doing some SRW here. So I'm assuming this is the first wave, which is why I'm kind of just trying to get through this part. But yeah, we're doing a simulator for Gridman in SRW. Might be getting his... I don't know if it's gonna be his final attack, but it's like the last assist dude, essentially. Megazord Ultraman, yeah, pretty much. Considering how some of the combiner pieces look on him even. Yes, Gridman is victorious. Is he, though? Well, yo, let's go, Koji. What the fuck? You're right on the money, Chief Mavie. Yeah, so it's time to strike Gridman from his sore spot, the skies. Okay. Watch it, Yuto. We've got incoming. Kikaiju. Oh, that boss from before. This goofy motherfucker. He's like, too fast. Styling on you. Let's go. Like, what? They're too fast. We can't keep up. Well, Gridman, Genocider F9 made my life hell. But how do you plan to handle it? Koji, I'm calling in helpers of my own this time. Chief maybe identified your weakness to speedy airborne opponents and asked me to prod at it a bit. How about that for a prod? Damn. Hibiki! At this rate, Gridman's as good as done. Shoot him down from afar, boar! You see how fast they're moving? No way I'm gonna land a hit from that range. Someone who knows how to fly needs to get in there. That much is clear, certainly. Not a bad idea. I was referring to you, dum-dum. Were you now? Right away. If we don't do something about this, we're in trouble. What's wrong, Gridman? Time to fly, Yuta. Ah, shit. Ooh, get to look, check this one out. Flyer guy. Ooh, fancy. Yo, okay. He's got B parts. That's literally just Gundam B parts. That's so goofy. Oh my god. Get out of here. That's good. I like that. Yes! Finally joining us, Vit. Better late than never, I figure. Pay it no mind. This fight is only just the beginning. Ah, come on. Regeneration? To gaze upon Gridman's newly perfected form. But once will only be a tragedy too painful to even consider. Then we'll just have to do it again. Yuta, Vit, once more with feeling. Got it, Gridman. I'd say something cocky here, but it doesn't really feel like the time. Alright. Did that count? No. But we're also too close. The stupid thing about it is now that he's trying to take us head on, it only gives him a little bit more hit, and we're still a hundo, regardless of what we use, which is super goofy. Also, we can just pop two intuitions if we really gotta. Once I saw you were up against the flyer, I couldn't just stand around and watch. We're counting on you, Vit, the move that we can't use right now. Please, I just do what I can is all. Gotta mix at one point. Max testing ours. The metal build for like 300, yeah. I think... I forget exactly how it happened in the old Sabah mock-up from Cyber Squad. I forget if they introduced them separately, or if they just had it be like a whole Megazord thing right out the get-go. Yeah, pretty much he just has his own like full Megazord form. I forget what the final helmet looks like though. God, that was a good chunk too. Alright, get away from me. There we go. Right? It's just like, I'm gonna punch the shit out of you. Nah, just kidding. Get shot, bitch. Boo! Access code. It's probably one of the better helmets, and yet the form itself is kind of funny. I like how it's also laser circus instead of missile circus. Referential. Wow. Or is it Missile Carnival? I think it might actually be Missile Carnival. I forget actually. Hey, ace bonus. Hyper Agent improves to grant plus 20 to damage dealt and 20 to final accuracy. So we finally got an ace. We won! After more than a handful of close calls, Natch. You could have just shown up sooner, you know? Sorry, I swear I didn't show up when I did just to make myself look cool. You didn't though? Well, you would have required even more effort. Oh, come on! Let's just leave it at that, Very impressive, Gridman. You utterly bested me. The enemies you prepared for me to fight have all served only to strengthen me further. I owe you my thanks. You're a hero, in other word and deed. In both word and deed, mad scientists don't stand a chance. She is a little crazy. She got that crazy face going on sometimes. It's a little scary. I knew it. You're an assist weapon too, Vit. In a manner of speaking. Would have preferred not to make an appearance, but it is what it is. If you really were any lazier, you'd transform into a freaking recliner. Now that's Vit here. Now that Vit's here, all the assist weapons are at our disposal. Gridman's true power is coming back, slowly but surely. His true power, huh? That's right. That's what we're here for. And the final key to unlocking that power is you, Yuta. Wait, me? Hey, let's hear you say that with some spirit. This is the Gridman Alliance's job, after all. You just sort of decided that on your own, Utsumi. Oh, come on! Is there any other reason you tagged along with the Dry Starter that I'm not aware of, Rika? Well, I'll do it. Yuta, I don't know what Gridman's true power is, but I made a vow to myself that I'd fight alongside him. We're counting on you, Yuta. You got this. He better. I'll help you out too, you know, if I can. Thanks, everyone. If we get back Gridman's true power, will my memories return too? Yeah, I like how all of this is kind of just rolled over the fact that Homeboy still doesn't remember a lot of shit. Never mind all that, we got a cool-ass robot to help build up. Mouse facing the right in the bottom right corner. Is that what that is? Oh. So that got taken care of. Let's see, failing bummers, so leading the brave would be next. We still really haven't gotten any other aerial ones, huh? Let's see, Shido's dream. So we gotta put him out in the next one. Ooh, ace chat. Protagonist congratulates Gridman on becoming an ace pilot. Oh, okay. I like how flat some of the descriptions are. But the buttons are pointed towards us? That's a little weird. Congratulations, Gridman. I heard you made an ace pilot. Thank you very much, GK. As a representative of the Gridman Alliance, allow me to extend our gratitude. After all, behind every successful Gridman is a struggling us. Even if it's a pretty small struggle. Not at all. Rika, Utsumi, both of your voices are a tremendous source of strength to me. Wow, hearing you say that makes me feel like I ought to try a little more. At last, Rika, you've come to see the true duty of the Gridman Alliance. Ugh, shut up. That's not what this is about. Now, both of you. This is supposed to be a celebration of our efforts. All of your fighting and growing from it. So that's what people mean by being young. You're not even that much older. Is she like what? Maybe a couple of years, maybe even like 1 year older at best? What? GK, you sound like you turned into some old dork. The friendship, schooling, everything I wanted and could ever have. Or could never have. Yuta, Utsumi, Rika. Make sure you treasure these moments. We're gonna find out that she's like lying about her age to boot or some shit. Lord knows. Let's see. So leading the brave. Put a wrench in the Amuro's brain. Oh shit. Oh, hold on. Give me that. Ooh, a little bit more for Build Tiger too. So now I get to do DLC shit. Special scenario, leading the brave. Had that DLC money going to work. What's the matter, Yuta? What do you want to talk about? The thing is, I've been worrying about something lately. I get it, you're homesick, aren't you? It's only natural, police officer or not, Yuta is still a child. That's not it. I never feel lonely. Everyone in the GK is there for me. But I guess I am a kid after all. Yuta, Mamoru, please, I need your help. Everyone line up. Uh-oh. What's up, Mamoru? Why'd you get us together? I'll be in charge of your training today. I'm going to be very strict, so get ready. Training with one of the original Triple G Braves? This is gonna be fun. It is an honor, Triple G Mobile Squad Captain. What the haze going on here? From what I could overhear, our tiny boss asked Captain Mamoru to train us. Basically, you asked Mamoru to guide them because you lost confidence as their boss. Yeah. I've made some bad decisions lately, and put Deckard and the others in danger. Personally, I say you've been doing very well. Thank you, Kaido, but I can't settle for well. I have to be perfect. My mistakes put them in danger. They might even die because of me. I have to admit, I don't see how asking this favor of Mamoru is going to help you. I wanted to see how Mamoru would guide them. When he was my age, he used to fight alongside the Triple G Braves. Admittedly, you do remind me of him back then. Which is another reason why I don't think this is really necessary. Huh? Oh, well, let's see how Mamoru fares for now. There's only so much we can do in a single day. Because of that, I'm going to tell you what it means to be brave. First, McCrane, sir. Do you know about Triple G's Hyoryu? Yes, he was a vehicular Super AI member of the Triple G Mobile Squad. Calm and collected, quick to ascertain any situation. As the eldest brother of the Ryu series, he acted as their leader. That's all true, of course. But you only know about him from recorded data. You have no idea how amazing he truly was. It wasn't just his personality that made him a leader. I don't follow. As the eldest brother, he harbored a deep love for his siblings. What matters the most for a leader is feeling compassion for your comrades. Compassion. Is that what I lack? Next up, Power Joe. I think he had the most to learn from Enryu. Enryu's burning soul was the life of the team, right? I can tell your soul burns as hot as Enryu's. You have to keep feeling that fire. I can do that. Hoo-ah! Next, Drill Boy. Huh? I thought Dumpson was next. He reminded me a lot of Ryu. Seriously? But I heard he was nasty. Just like him, you're not afraid to speak your mind. But keep this in mind. Ryu matured a lot as he fought alongside his comrades. You must follow his example. Got it, Captain. To conclude with the build team, Dumpson. Yes, sir. I like how single-minded you can be, but sometimes you're too inflexible. I'd like you to learn from Furyu's mild disposition. Okay. Compared to the other three, that ain't that much of a tip. It must have seemed like a good idea when he started, but it certainly lost impact by the end. I can hear you, Shadow Maru. My apologies. That was rude of me. Well, that makes a good segue. I actually have a lot to tell you. Damn. You're in charge of intelligence operations thanks to your many covert circuits. Simply put, a ninja robot. But you end up concealing yourself as well. With all due respect, Captain Mamoru, this is simply the way I am. I have no desire to change that. And that's perfectly fine. However, there is something you lack as a ninja robot. Something I lack as a ninja? Yes, shinobi means to crush the unseen evil and protect the peace. I'd never heard this interpretation before. You've heard it now. If you consider yourself to be a ninja robot, you must remember that. Come to think of it, I heard that Volfog, the Triple G ninja robot, that Captain Mamoru's bodyguard when he was a child. Is that why he's so worked up about it? It doesn't feel quite right. Are you listening, Shadow Maru? Yes, sir! As Volfog's successor, I have high expectations of you. I'll do my best to live up to his name, I suppose. Next, Gummax. I'm calling your bluff, Captain. There ain't no Triple G robots you can throw at me for inspiration. You're out of ammo. Is that so? Then prepare to get shot, because I do have a perfect example for you. And he even came from America. Oh, hold on. Do you... I like how they threw that in. Do you y'all into... The braid that inspired the American Highway Patrol. Yes, I'm talking about Mick. Mick Saunders of the 13th. Or Mike Saunders. Now, one damn minute, Captain. You're saying that I, the coolest police officer in the entire friggin' department, am supposed to learn from the Triple G's resident clown? That's exactly what I'm saying. What you need to learn from Mike is his sense of humor. To be honest, you come off as a bit of a jerk. Why don't you try to be a bit friendlier like Mike? You gotta be kidding me. No, not like that. It's something like this. Okay, Gunmax is gonna try his bestest. Gun to the max, baby. Oh, hell. You're so serious about it. I can't even laugh. Oof. Come on, Gunmax. The boss is watching. Gunmax. I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, Gunmax is gonna try his best. Gun to the max, baby. That's the spirit. Now, how about singing one of his... If I may, Captain Mamoru, it appears that Gunmax's Super AI is under a heavy load. May I suggest you postpone your next step and move on to me first? Thanks, Deckard. I owe you one. No, don't mention it. Pull yourself together, alright? Deckard, you have the most important duty. Something only you can do. And what is it? Something we're gonna have to hold on to until next time. Goodbye! It's the alarm. Enemy units must have been detected. Looks like Bionet remnants have been sighted about 20 kilometers south of us. But the GKA can't move out. We're in the middle of maintenance. Then we'll handle it. Yuta, arresting criminals is the duty of the brave police. Roger that, boss. Let's go. Ooh, and then Go's going out there too. Big sortie. Who's actually... Yeah, Shadow Mater is still lagging behind. But like the scaling on Galgai Go is just baseline a lot higher than for these other guys. Did I actually never give him support attack? Damn. I'll do that. There's Bionet. They must be planning on attacking the city. Are you sure about doing this, Yuta? The Drystarker can't do anything. The only way I can give you instructions is if I ride alongside you, J. Decker. The good news is that there's only a handful of them. We should be able to handle this. Brave police, I want you to keep in mind what I talked about when you fight. Copy that. I could use the stress relief. Gunmax. Okie dokie. Gun to the max, baby. Oh dear, I'm glad I have impossible expectations to live to and not that. The Drystarker should be operational soon. We must hold off Bionet until then. Come on, everyone. Together we can defeat Bionet. Roger that, boss. So we can't have anyone go down. Pilot's sortie automatically often has special dialogue when they engage in combat. Send them and take a look. Right. Let's see. How many are we talking? Okay, so 6. Also a very small map, actually. But also just big enough for some other bullshit to show up off to the side somewhere, so we'll see how that goes. Honestly, our biggest heavy hitter and face tank is probably gonna be Gaogai Go for most of this. The problem being that most of these guys probably aren't gonna have the range outside of like Shadow Maru to do much, mostly because his shuriken has like absurd reach because of his sight. Wow, that's a 0 hit too because of the extra mobility we put on him. That's good. Then let us settle this quickly, like a ninja. Shadow Maru, repeating that you're a ninja does not make you one. Acknowledged. Fear not. I shall protect my lord with my life, like a ninja. My lord? I think he's talking about Yuta. Ooh, really? That's like the very outside of his lightning strike. Okay. Meanwhile, his mobility is nowhere near being able to like not deal with any of that. I have to run the risk on the first one. I'm counting on you, Deckard. Worry not, Yuta. I'm ready to give my life to protect you. Of course, this holds true for everyone in the Brave Police. Everyone. Indeed. So please, have faith in yourself and lead us to victory. Never forget that you are our most important person. You are our boss. Oh, come on now. Don't eat it. Nice. Do it from the outside. Ooh, straight 50 for the hit rate. Closest thing we got is either a 4C from Maru. That's right, he got that the other day. Or just a persist. Persist is probably the easier of the two things to just keep up, but we'll see what happens in the next round. Dear siblings, as your older brother, I shall always look after you. Rah, I'm on fire. Oh yeah! Please put your minds at ease. Slow and steady wins the race. This ain't no time to slow down. I've got to give it our all. Not exactly what I call optimal synchro rate. I think my advice is having the opposite effect. Yeah, I mean, the bigger thing here is that they're all fusions. So, like, if they go out of sync, they're just gonna bust apart. What, like, Super Build Tiger at this point is like 4 different units to boot. What are we talking? 194 with that. Okay. Nope. Alright, so He's gone. That's one enemy unit down. It should be quite easy, as a ninja. Come to the max, baby! Onward, my dear siblings. We shall fight together as one! They're all acting so weird. They're trying their hardest to apply the lessons you gave them. Yeah. Ooh. Give him the old max cannon. It's also interesting that for J-Decker in particular, most of his combinations involve them either being weapons or the J rotor actually doesn't even have an AI, it's just an extra module for him. Charge up! Max Cannon! Hasha! Oh. That might have been a little excessive. Still pretty cool though. Actually, the other thing I should look at. So rifle mode, by comparison, actually doesn't take any energy. Max cannon takes like 80. So handgun and rifle are something that we can use either as a defensive or when you're standing still. Yeah. It's a pretty classic lesson. The idea of taking inspiration versus full-on emulation of another person. I'm sure they'll bring it together towards the end of the scenario. Oh wow, Broken Phantom is just a one and done on him. I'm glad the Brave Police are eager, but they took your words about us as wrongly as is robotically possible. What should I do? I wanted to help Yuta, but I made things worse for him. Ah. Nice. Man, real talk though, I saw some footage of some of the other Galgai Gar stuff. People were talking about it on Twitter and were showing some clips. Man, there is some serious seizure-inducing shit going on. That's probably one of the more like flash-heavy mecha series to come out in a hot minute. I mean, even Synapse as a concept, like look at that. And that's toned down with them sometimes using that technique of just like dimming the overall light in certain shots and stuff too for some of these attacks.
パワーと走行に自信があるのはお前だけではない。一気に蹴りをつけようぜ。はい。
Ooh, halfway, huh? Actually, if we do this close enough. Yeah, that's kind of stacked, but that works. In fact, if anything, we just do ninja though. That's fine.
これ以上は好きにはさせん。お相手する。あーはっつら。
It's not quite going as planned, but we can do this. We, as ninjas, can't drop our guard yet. Yep. Oh god, here they go. Ambush troops! Pseudo-Zonder Robos. This must be their main force. Oh shit. We still got 2 of these assholes to go too. Ah! This is bad. If the fight keeps up like this, we might not make it. Fuck this shit. It's like, I'm doing it. Mamoru, you took that for me. Forgive me, brave police. Huh? Those things I told you must have had a bad effect on your super AIs. I thought I was helping Yusa out, but all I did was the opposite. That doesn't mean you should pay with your life. I'm just doing what I can, the best way I can. That's how I've come this far. And charging ahead like a bull in a glassware shop's always been your greatest strength. Sorry for bringing you into this mess, Takumi. Don't worry, I'm used to it. Come on! We had to do the brave police's share of the fighting. That won't be necessary, Captain Mamoru. Huh? Awesome! Everyone's so fired up now! Captain Mamoru risked his life to protect you. Of course witnessing such a heroic act would ignite our spirits. Because we feel the same way. We listen to his words and strive to improve ourselves. All for your sake, boss! Guys, we noticed your recent lack of self-confidence. And just when we were discussing what to do, Captain Mamoru showed up. And that's the reason we went along with his crazy orders. Sadly, acting like someone we're not didn't quite work out in the end. So we're back to doing things our way. To fulfill the duty of the brave police, and to protect our boss. I think it'll be okay now. The battle and Yuta's problems both. Here comes the dry Striker. Oh, and now we get to bring friends, huh? Or is it just the ship? I think it's just the ship. Everyone, I hope you're safe. Yep, we're all fine. Way to go. You're not called the Brave Police for nothing. I was kind of worried when you just said he'd been deploying with them. Why would you be? When they fight to protect Yuta, the Brave Police are outright invincible. Indeed. As long as the boss is with us, we would never yield to any opponent. All units deploy and assist the Brave Police. That won't be necessary. Dealing with criminals is the duty of the Brave Police. Sorry, but this time we're taking all the credit. The Brave Police is totally fired up. Understood. Then we will let you handle this battle. We're counting on you, Braves. Okay, everyone. Time to turn this around. But don't take risks just to look cool. I'd be very sad if you got hurt. You heard him. You don't want to see Tiny Boss cry either. Let's get to work then. Guns to the max, baby. Good luck, Brave Police. You're the new generation of Braves. Brave Police, move out! Copy that. Ready to apprehend the criminals. Let's see. So we still got the ship for backup. And actually, I'm gonna put you in there real quick. We're gonna move you up. Actually, can you hit from here? No. Okay, that's fine. Want him to get some of his energy back from that max cannon he did earlier. Agility will be fine for you. Let Amado yoink all the kills. Give it to him. Like Amado just goes out like, nah, you know what? I got this. Don't worry about it. The Brave Police is finally full of energy. They may think and act differently from the Triple G Braves we knew, but their hearts are brimming with bravery and love for peace. They definitely deserve to be called Braves. Let's give it our best too. Like them, we also are the new generation of Braves. Oh, for a second I was like, is that map attack? Like, what? No. Tiger Cannon's the only one that's ammo based. Energy 200 though. Like, we can nail him for... Oh, that'll be a shoot down too. Okay, that's fine then. Doesn't matter who among us is older or younger sibling. What matters is that we're all comrades, united by a common goal. Darn straight. We all fight for peace, justice, and most importantly, for our boss. Yeah, that's what brings our hearts together. Let's show them what Super Build Tiger can really do. Woo. Ah, speaking of skill though, actually top theirs to 200. Alright, so they're starting to catch up a little bit. Let's see how far some of these guys move. Speaking of Tiger Fang, yeah, it is kind of weird, and I think it's because we bumped them up a little bit, and like the value that we did it to just kind of put it in a weird spot. I'm glad that I called that cannon coming out of the tiger mouth. Whoosh. The barrier's gonna take some of the bite out of it, but that's fine. 161 in a dream. They never let the soccer boy entirely because they outright refused to animate soccer and drill moves. It was clearly a serious robot game. I mean, I don't know. There's some other animations that we're gonna see later on that may or may not kind of go against that notion. I think in some of the older SRW games, a lot of these guys and like the previous renditions that they're talking about legitimately had their own forms and that they could combine, but they made it really situational and it kind of muddled with the sorting numbers and shit, so people are like, no, fuck that, just slap them together and get it over with. Just forget it. And I don't know, to a certain degree, I can agree with that, because like, even with them being combined, with them pulling from so many other IPs, and us getting almost like handfuls of characters all at once, consolidating where they can is probably for the best. Oh shit. Ooh. Woo! Wow. That's your ass, Mr. Postman. Alright, so it looks like we got 3 more left. I don't know if any of them will die in the attack phase, but... Well, that answers that question. And the wind up and pitch. Yeet.
これがビルドチームの力だ。パワーと走行に自信があるのはお前だけではない。超合体技を使うのか。最後の手段だ。よし。タイガーファング。エネルギー充填 120%。タイガーファング。食らえ。
Oh my god, we're just tiger finging people all day. Like, no, eat all of this, please. Get out of my fucking face. I mean, we know for the longest time that Jade Ecker was already taking his fuel through his intake port when he could have just been chugging it like a regular ass humanoid. But, you know. I wouldn't be surprised. Are we out of range for like his other stuff? Yeah, okay. That's fine. I kind of want to do his combination. I see. In the end, nothing beats being yourself. I don't want to screw up in front of Tiny Boss. Time to get serious. Actually, will he be able to put him over with his combo? Maybe. Hopefully. How close does he have to be for it? 1 to 2. Okay. Oh, shit. Hey, that's a good one. His Tiny Boss. Yeah. In fact, one of them, I think fucking Gunmax called him Tiny Boss without even hearing anyone else call him Tiny Boss. It's like, this motherfucker's just so small, though. Rest in peace, Kagero. All the pizza pastas. We confirmed the elimination of the Bionet units. We can lead the rest of the local police enforcement. Where? From where shall they come to apprehend these people? Where are we? I forget. I mean, not region-wise, but literally we're in like a wasteland, like some kind of shit you see in DBZ for the battlefield. You guys did great. I'm sorry, Yuta. The whole ordeal must have been terrible for you. No, not at all. Mamoru and you guys were trying so hard to cheer me up, and I'm really grateful. We would all march through hell itself to protect your smile, Yuta. Can't top that line. That's the way it goes. After all, he's the boss's partner. Let's go back, shall we? I think we've all gunned out our max today, right, Gunmax? Is that supposed to be Gunmax's catchphrase? Shadow Maru, mention that again, and I'm putting putting one straight through your AI core. Damn. Of course, I shall be a ninja silent. As a ninja. Oh, shit. Yeah, let's just pretend that never happened, for Gunmax's sake. Anyway, mission complete. Great work, guys. In which they get to all, like, hoe out each other for that for the rest of the time. I'm sorry, Yuta. I actually made everything worse. Oh, not at all, Mamoru. You're still an inspiration for me. Yuta. By watching you, I've learned how important it is to always give it your best. So, I'm not going to lose faith in myself again. I'm going to work super hard. Thank you, Yuta. Then I'll do my best to keep going, being your role model. By the way, Captain Mamoru, what was it you wanted to tell me before we deployed? Oh, that? Well, as it turns out, you didn't need me to tell you in the first place. What do you mean? I was going to tell you that you shouldn't be just Yuta's subordinate, but his friend as well. His friend. There'll be times when Yuta is troubled, or even hurt, emotionally, if not physically. When those times come, you must be there for him. Deckard will be there for me. And Yuta, you must fight to protect Deckard and the brave police. I will, Mamoru. I definitely will. I'll be here for him. I swear. Gentle hearts filled with bravery. As the captain of the Triple G Mobile Squad, I have high hopes for this new generation of braves. Let us fight together for freedom and peace. Yeah, we'll always be proud to be braves. The bravery that I've inherited from the Triple G Braves. And the heart that Yuta awakened in me. As long as they exist within me, I vow to always fight with Yuta and all of our comrades. Well, ain't that sweet. Also, yeah, pretty much... Tiger pretty much just barfed on everyone. Bravinium? What? Wow. That's a part. It's only a 2-star, too. Get used to a gun license, Glock toddler. Oh no. You know what it is? It's just gonna be like a compact version of Deckard's fucking dollar store gun, but it's like a noisy cricket level gun. It just fucking blows people up. Oh god, we got another emergency sortie now. We've received official orders from EFF HQ. We're to help battle the Wulgaru around Ceres. Orders from on high. Sadly, we're not autonomous enough to simply blow those off. I'm sure it's a grave emergency. The GKA will now head directly to the vicinity of Ceres. So, same dialogue as before, more or less. Like, nope, you gotta do story now. Stop dicking around. Okay, fine. Fucking hell. Whatever. That being said, I don't know how long this one's gonna take. We're gonna try to do one more since those other ones are pretty short outside of the dialogue. Oh, we do have another spot for you, huh? Grants S-rank units of space terrain. Oh, this is that Bravinium. 1,000 health and 150 armor. Activates the persist spirits once per map. Wow, okay. That's pretty good, actually. Oh, we got that coding for the, restores plus 10. Ooh, that's interesting, too. 10% of max energy on start of ally phase. Reduces all beam damage taken by 1,000. Activation cost is 5 energy. So, we're getting 10%, but we're also losing 5 per attack? That's energy base, specifically. Increases sight based on space and activity. Sight increases capped to 30. Plus interrupted attack. Has its own built-in smash attack. Huh. The fucking Toku magazine gives +5 starting from morale. When it cuts at any Gaogai Gar, also grants an additional 50. Well, I guess that's... Hold on. Where is he? Smash hitter is what we already had in there. Actually, both of those are pretty good. But 50 max EN and an extra +5 EN per turn. is still pretty good in and of itself. If anything, I'd probably just do that. It'd shave off some of the armor, but... some of these guys we also don't tend to take in. I'll probably do it as we bring in folks. Yeah, let's get moving on this. So Earth's forces prepare for a massive operation against Wulgaru forces at Suras. And it's a fixed sortie, which is a little scary, because some of these guys are probably going to need to be bumped up. Guess we're participating in Operation Thunderbolt 2, whether we like it or not. The Op is intended to take down Wulgaru bases near Ceres. Pretty important as far as Earth is concerned. And to GDF members like ourselves. Unfortunately, I've heard there's trouble brewing behind the scenes. Trouble? You may have noticed the EFF's dealing with a lot of enemies at the moment. The Zanskir Empire, the Kikaiju Army, Zeonic conspirators, otherworldly forces, and terrorists and criminals on top of all that. And if that wasn't enough, now the Poseidon forces are on Mars too. They're catching a lot of flack for devoting so much firepower to the Wulgaru at a time like this. Right, but we don't even know the Wulgaru's true nature. It's imperative that we deal with them. As a member of the GDF, I believe the operation is perfectly reasonable. I'm not disagreeing, but I've heard that those within the military who feel the operation lacks spark, I guess you'd say. To hear them describe it, Operation Thunderbolt is just a performance. A demonstration to improve the GDF's position and get more funding. What a bunch of baloney! So the military is basically playing tug of war? And calling it a performance sounds about right, from where I'm sitting. Ah, come on, Jaquan. The captain will give you the details later, but you rabbits will be right on the front lines in Operation Thunderbolt. Wait, you don't mean... The AHSMBs are the GDF's top-of-the-line weapons, and they want us to show what we're capable of. That's a pretty heavy burden having us shoulder here. You can do it, Asagi. We're right there behind you guys. Just thinking about it's giving me a stomach ache. No, that's right. We gotta put his medicine on him. Get it together, Ensign. Instructor Suzukaze. What brings you here, Instructor? I'm not your instructor, I'm your captain. Wait then. Sorry to keep you waiting. The Godinian, the home base for Team Rabbits, has finally been fitted out. All crew members are hereby part of the GKA and will be participating in Operation Thunderbolt. Hey, does that mean we're getting another ship? That's kind of cool. Check it. Coming here reminds me of the first time I piloted an Asham. A lot has happened since then, good and bad alike. You must be Izuruchi. Look at that hair. Izuruchi. We're the pit crew of your Red 5. With a Godinian here, you can leave Red 5's maintenance to us. A poem. If you are manly, shoulder hope and shoulder dreams, and enter the fray. What the fuck, Degawa? Huh? Oh my gosh, does that mean my Rose 3 has its own pit people too? Yep, there's a crew for each and every Asham. Oh my Jesus. We kinda had her from like the bust up before, not so much anymore. Whew. Enrica Sionji, head mechanic. I gave you the lowdown on the Ashams the first time you piloted them, remember? Oh yeah, I'm part of the GKA now, so I'll be giving you guys combat support from here on out. Wait, do we have her as a support already? I'm assuming not, but I guess we do now? I wonder if it's gonna be another healing one. I wouldn't mind that. Glad to have you in our corner. I've wrangled up some seriously skilled wrench wielders. You're gonna love the way your machines handle. Please be hotties, please be hotties, please be hotties. Crossing fingers for babes. Izuru, you stay here while I introduce everyone to the pit crews. Appreciate it. Wait, so what am I supposed to do? Teoria? Who's this? Are you another member of the Gideon's crew? I expect good things. Excuse me? Hey, wait, where are you going? That's enough. Huh? You are not to approach her. What's going on here? That's a lot of people just kind of filing in, isn't it? I feel like this is gonna happen a lot, though. The Battle of Ceres. It's probably Ceres. I don't actually know how to pronounce that right. That's fine. No, it's not. Hey, we do get her as a supporter. I like how they do it, like, oh, by the way, if you want to do the final check, then there you go. Yay, we got a third ship. Let's fucking go. So fixed sortie for ships, but not for units? Aha. Also, yeah, let's go see where... Yep, rapid maintenance. Yo, and it's energy? Okay. So it's not for all, and it's not fully restoring EN like David and Batson, but that's still pretty good as a mix. Restores 25% HP and EN immediately when a unit boards a ship or gets retrieved. That's... Ooh. That passive's actually really good. That passive is actually really good. Bullseye and persist isn't bad. I'm trying to think now. Analyze on all enemies is kinda eh. But the passive for +5 sight has probably helped us more than I realized. Increases HP. We don't really use repair that much. Actually, yeah. So, emergency repairs out. Rapid maintenance in. You guys should probably have some things. If I gotta switch them out later, then I'll probably just do that. Based on the EOS. So, these are relative to certain things for the ship, but I don't think they're specific to the ship? Yeah, because it's just scales in relation to it. Oh, that's right, I got the filter on. Whoops. Space terrain is already in S. I think the rest of what we have are just like movement modules, except for... That's pretty good, actually. Hold on. Not for you, though. Map and non-ranged one weapons. That's a good point. None of these guys particularly have map weapons either. I don't know if this does either, actually. Do you? You do. Hidden bow cannon can be a map attack. That's kind of cool. Hold on. Non-map, non-range. Oh, okay, sorry. I thought that was map and non-range. Nope. Oh well. Increases weapon attack based on outfit level. That might actually be good for you. You're gonna be eating yourself in a lot. That being said, though... So they're all fixed in. We need... Where's our boy? Bushido for sure. I don't know if the prerequisite for Hyoma to get his other things is for him to also become an ace, so we're just gonna put him in just in case. They haven't gotten another scenario for Combatler in a while. Also, Gridman's all revved up at this point. Uso hasn't been in a little bit. I'll go with that. You have confirmed liftoff from all ASMBs. I'm sure you'll do great, Kitty. I'm sure will, Master Giuliano. I hope you're watching too, Master Siegfried. The Godinians sure got some serious lookers on the operations staff, huh? Atsumaki's fallen from hook, line, and sinker. She seems so bummed out after her mechanics, but now... better than her staying permanently bummed, at least. I'm jealous. Why can't I have hotties pop up out of nowhere? Kay gets a bunch of babes for on her pit crew, but me? A bunch of muscle-bound freaks promising to pump me up. Something wrong, Izuru? Sounds like someone messed with him in the hangar after we left. It's fine. It was nothing. That girl. It feels like I met her somewhere before. I wonder if it's connected to the memories that were erased when I joined MJ. That's a very subtle thing to just bring up. I don't know if we've ever talked about that before. Huh. Yeah, I'm sorry. The what now? Team Rabbits, do you copy? Red 5 and Blue 1 have been outfitted with new weaponry. Hey, we got new shit. Should make it easier to neutralize hostiles at long range. Yes, ma'am. You don't sound very happy. New weapons? Come on. But will I be able to use them properly? The pressure's giving me a stomachache. You've come this far. You'll make them work. True to the rumors, the GDF wants to use this operation for demonstrative purposes. For that reason, I expect you all to do your very best. For the GDF, for all humanity. That's right. We're going to stop the Wulgaru right here, right now. That's a flag. He's always so spaced out. I didn't expect him to be this decisive. Well, that's right, we don't have those two out here. When he says he wants to be a hero, I guess he really means it. Sometimes Izuru's positive attitude really inspires. I don't care what anyone says. He's the leader of Team Rabbits. Everyone, Captain Guy Coming, GDF Vice Chief and Commander of the mission, would like to say a few words. Oh, this fucking goober, that's right. Am I coming through loud and clear, members of the GKA? That geezer? He was in charge of the Dagama front. Yeah, he ordered us to intercept the Wulgaru, then turned tail and ran. Seeing him in charge of this thing ain't inspiring much confidence. They're like, God damn it, not this jobber again. As you've heard, the Operation Thunderbolt will see the elimination of Wulgaru forces from Sarah's space. Victory here will show the Wulgaru that we refuse to yield to them. I'm also sure it will serve as a wondrous step towards humanity's eventual triumph. If this is supposed to be a grand speech, he's not exactly selling it. This kind of sounds like he's just going through the motions. Superficial words don't move hearts and minds. I love how everyone's still like, you know what? Fuck the Federation. Like, god damn it. The fleet I'm in direct command of will make a direct assault on the enemy. We expect that they are anticipating this and predict that they will move their fleet into flanking position. Your mission is to intercept them when they do so. Well, that's straightforward enough. From what I've heard, there are some seriously top-class people working in GDF Staff HQ. I imagine it was an expert that drafted this operation. Must be hell for Amane having a boss like that. To summarize, a failure here will be a failure for all humanity. Drill that into your brains and do your very damnedest. He's just passed the buck straight on to us. He's right, though. There's no room for failure here. Humanity's future is riding on us. We have to do our best to protect Earth from these no-good space invaders. If we don't push back the Wulgaru, making it to Jupiter will be impossible. Success here means success for Project Z. Ah. Sir, the operation start time is nearly here. Right, of course. We're counting on you, GKA. Best of luck. Just don't lose this front, okay? If you lose the fleet, you're flushing our work down the drain too. I know that, alright? Those 5 machines are Ashlam's, yes? Just one more thing we owe to your assistance. It brings me joy, but also concern. The thought of them throwing themselves into combat. Another fated inevitability. More importantly, are you sure this is wise for you to be here? The ship isn't exactly safe. Pay it no mind. It is as I desired. If it is destiny for them to fight, I must see them through to the end. So we're gonna find out that, like, these are made with Wulgaru technology. And that's why that other lady was talking about taking our genes and shit before too. So, what are the Wulgaru anyway? Hold on, you guys are in the GDF and even you don't know? Not exactly surprising. Some time has passed since we first made contact with the Wulgaru, but we still barely have any intel on them. Either that or there's been a cover-up. Yeah, there's... It definitely seems that way. Aren't they just mysterious space creatures bent on world domination? Yeah, but what do they look like? Ooh, I bet they're all goopy and squishy with tentacles everywhere. They've got weapons and a military, so they have intelligence of some kind, clearly. Based on what we've seen from the Campbellians and others, all advanced civilizations seem to be based around what we call a human... That's an interesting observation. Why do you guys all look so human? It's a little weird. If they're space creatures, I bet you anything they're kaiju. That's what every red-blooded guy dreams of. I'm totally here, you Sudiga. Oh god, nerd alert. Nothing gets the blood burning hotter than space monsters. Another Ultra Series segue? The Ultra Series. I bet you guys have kaiju in your world too, huh? Not kaiju, demon beasts. To Ernie, a kaiju is something like a silhouette knight. It's entirely possible they're silicon-based life forms. They probably look the same as those things we fought up until now. Quiet down, Izuru. The operation's starting. Huh? Was that directed at me? Is Sasaki okay? He kind of flew out the handle there. This is a big operation. Probably just a case of nerves. Everyone, I'm going to need you to focus. The main fleet has engaged the enemy. If Staff HQ's prediction was correct, then next up is... Wulgaru on the scopes, ma'am! Oh shit. Woo! Those are some big ships. What the hell are those? These guys are also a different designation color. This is a different fleet. They're here alright. If they attack the main fleet with those numbers, they're as good as dead. No, it can't. Lilith, what's wrong? The Black Squadron looked like something straight out of Murali legend. The Hand of God. The Hand of... They descended from the heavens to grant wisdom to living beings. Are you telling me they're trying to do a crossover with the Wulgaru into fucking... Okay. Wait, does that mean the Wulgaru visited Pentagona World? Save it for later. Our first priority is taking these guys out. Well, it would appear I have a roadblock or two to contend with. With those numbers, however, I doubt they'll even slow us down. Fire and death will be upon their fleet soon enough. The Wulgaru are trying to punch through. Not if we have anything to say about it. Time to put these aliens behind bars. All units fan out and intercept. If we want this operation to succeed, we have to stop their advance. Team Rabbits, you're up. Let's do this, guys. We've come this far. No backing down. Good. If you cower in fear, the Judia system will feed those emotions to your Ashams. It's absolute cruelty forcing all of this on you. But it's the only way, so be it. All units open fire! Stop the Wulgaru in their tracks! Let's see. So, ally warship shot down, Izuru can't die. And we're just fighting them all. For a second, because they were talking about stopping the advance, I thought there might be like a borderline behind us, but not quite yet. Purple 2's wide-range strategic recon is incredibly powerful, but can only be used once per map. Okay. Alrighty. So we got a bunch of jobber units in the front. I don't know if they're also bumped up a little bit in power from before, but they should be relatively easy to deal with. I don't know about this fucking thing though. That's a huge bitch. Also, that guy's face is goofy as hell. Beam and beam. One thing we haven't seen done too much, and maybe it's just a difference between like normal and expert even, is map attacks haven't been really relevant for the enemy so far. I wonder if that's gonna change with this though. Of course, and she has extra range to spare, Jesus Christ. Alright. Time to move in with the assets. Although, even though she has a higher mobility, her hit rate is still kind of whack. Hopefully that changes over time. It's punchy chargy time. Let's zoom, Rose 3. Master Giuliano, Master Siegfried. Watch me, watch me. Oh boy. Got two hotties waiting in the hangar. That's Wulgaru. Ooh. At the very least, it at least contacted. Most of them will probably move to a decent point, so he'll be able to hit anything in the next round, probably. Oh god, Death Vulcans. Evangelion and the Angels. It is a little bit on the nose with just how, like, weird the shapes are and the designs. Like, the Wulgaru soldier picture is also kind of a question as to whether or not that's just on the unit, or if there's actual people in them, because we do know from some of the more humanoid ones that we found that they actually do have, like, pilots or humanoid figures inside them, even though I think at this point we're technically not supposed to know that. That's like player knowledge versus character knowledge, I guess. Ooh, impact cannon's got enough reach. Izuru's trying his best to be our leader. I had to pull my weight too. No way am I letting Izuru show me up. Oh god, are we having some rival character bullshit going on? To be fair though, Asagi was the first one to pipe up about wanting to be transferred to a different team, so he pretty much was ready to throw them all under the bus initially. Whew. Good. Between Masaki and Amuro, I think both of them could probably just stand in front of most of these guys and be like, yeah, come on, hit me, I fucking dare you, and just like things go bad for them every time. They could just like wipe out most of these dudes. No problem. Gridman's starting to get there too, and technically, he hit ace before anyone else did. Which, considering Masaki's track run so far, is kind of impressive. Not a lot of movement on that ship, huh? I'll have you hang back with them then. Alright. And then Sidebuster shows up, right? Literal sky god shit going on. It's like, I got this. Don't worry about it. 21%, huh? Wow, others' commands for this is actually kind of low, even though we had the ships too, huh? I guess just in relation to him being attacked compared to anything else. I think if we were on our phase, there'd probably be more in there. We'll hazard it for this. We have a couple support things we can do just in case. There you go. Smoosh. So single unit for a turn. I mean, some you can. Sometimes it's a little redundant depending on what they are and do, because some are combinations of other skills that certain characters have. And it all depends on if they would actually stack and the individual levels of those two. There's a lot of other goofy factors for that. But technically you could do that and some of the MX skills at the same time too, which is even more ridiculous. So they have no problem with you stacking things. They also don't have a problem with having you burn through a lot of resource and then needing it later during another phase. So there's always a trade-off there. Ernie hasn't been in here in a little bit, so some of this might be a bit tougher for him. Oh god, Ernie, no. Ernie, no. No specimen capturing, please. Ooh, Longbow I think is one of the new ones for this. That's how aliens started. This is also true. We don't need to find out that they have a fucking facehugger subspecies. It's time to make this count. For the sake of the Earth, the GDF, all my friends, and me. It's time to deliver on everyone's expectations. Grasp victory and become a hero. There we go. Wulgaru. Ah, shoulder cannons. He got his Mudrock upgrade. Alright. Oh, you don't wanna start this with Amuro. You don't wanna do that. That's not a good idea. Actually, there's gonna be a lot of them moving in or who can be in range to attack, so we should probably try to get through the rest of the phase here. Backline's still sticking there. It's gonna be a minute until we get up that way. We could proc both counter and extra attack at once. I wonder if there's gonna be a point where extra attack actually either gains that or works in tandem. And some of their innate skills also level up along with them gaining new ones. So not much time to get a beat on these guys when they're all when there's this many of them. Either way, my kill count's gonna skyrocket.
攻撃は最大の防御だ。外しゃしねえ。
Oh god. These guys out wide. We don't know anything about them, and they don't respond to our communications. Whatever they are, I'm not going to let them beat me. I keep fucking forgetting to change the thing. Damn it. It actually stopped for a second too to redo the song, so it's like looking for it and it's like, nah. I'll just go back to default. I mean, that's fine. Ooh. It's a lot of energy, but I am a little curious here. Yo, he's got a fucking launcher. Let's go. Whoosh. He just yeets it up. And then Gridman's Cyber Armor spot popped up, yeah. Like, Combattler is definitely still up there, but Combattler movement-wise hasn't been able to keep up. So they backline a lot. But when anything comes up against them, they still hit hard as fuck. Meanwhile, Armoro has all the movement in the world, not only because of his unit and skills, but because of the parts. Gridman just got like a 10,000 upgrades in a row. And then Sidebusters, well, fucking Sidebusters, so... I think on top of being just general, like... I don't know if it's DLC bait? But, also being an OG unit, they weren't gonna underpower it, that's for sure. Like, if we really put in some time with it, SRX could probably get up there too. I wouldn't be surprised. He's like, yep, those are aliens. Eat this. Nope.
追加走行で欠点が補えているなら敵意のその先を撃つ。落ちろ。
Ooh, and it was a very unnecessary crit, but a crit all the same. Woo! Alright, so he gets another hit in there. Boop! Attaboy. Attaboy. Cheeto's been very quietly, like, leveling up in his Ishinana. But, getting closer to finishing up that prereq for him, so that's good. Whatever, front's up here. Get your boy. Another attack here. Got Lami in there. Another dude in line. Want to show with the armor lion? Yeah. So they made a couple announcements. We know, like, IBO and a couple other things are happening so far. As for the other season, I don't think we know for sure yet, but hopefully we start hearing more info on it as we get closer to those dropping. Oh my god, that oh, he can hit with the saber. Shut up. And he's gonna follow up with funnels. Jesus. It's like I had to stop a giant fucking Amuro, man. And he got a crit on the saber. Stop. Stop it. Like, I already had to stop Axis from falling. You guys can't be coming up against our mud ball all the time. None of that. Fuck off. Go home. Stop. Double crit. Get wrecked. Out of here. Essentially doing what Amuro did in 2 and 1. Amuro's gonna burn through all the energy in a short order. Yeah, typically he does. I think some of his attacks are ammo based. And of course, like, melee and stuff for him, I think he also just kind of is able to do. Yeah, like, Vulcan and Beam Rifle are ammo based. Same with Fin Funnels. The only thing that takes energy is the Saber. And that's relatively low. In fact, if anything, we should put one of those ammo reduction parts on him so that he burns through it even slower. Or not parts, but skill. quick enough, yeah. Not to mention we have some remote skills that'll help out too. In fact, one of the skills, I think, what is it, just straight up called resupply. We could either have like a corresponding unit that's normally near him in terms of movement, or just him doing it for himself. Oh, okay. Stop that. I was gonna say, by comparison, Masaki has 2 ammo-based ones. Cosmic Nova he can only do once. High Familiar has 10. Disc Cutter is actually just free, which is ridiculous. So, like, no matter what, he's got a baseline 3800 that he can just whip out whenever he wants. Which means unless you're doing Psy-Flash a lot, the only thing you're really taking energy for is Akashic Buster itself. Oh my god, and when he crits, it doesn't really even matter. Like, shit. Nope. Nope. It's also kind of good to get these backliners to start moving, so that if they do survive hazarding against these two or anyone else that we get up there, they'll also be hurt and more so in range for everyone else to kind of catch up, or to hit them at the very outside of their own range. This whole like northwestern area is gonna have to collapse in on us a little bit. Who do these primitives think they are? Stay sharp, everyone. The squadron's approaching this sector fast. Reinforcements? What the hell? Pray Exodus, what brings you here? Enough of your cowardice, Murata. You're advancing too slowly. That's why I'm here. The G-Arts. Pay it no mind. I was just about to break through their formation. The foe you're struggling with looks quite intriguing. I'm going to join the hunt. I must protest Prince Giart. Lord Galki will be absolutely furious with me. You needn't worry about my brother. I have free reign to do as I please. Ah, shit. Dang, that guy's just charging right in. Is he the Shar of the group? Oh boy. What's that white Wulgaru doing? A Wulgaru commander, perhaps? We haven't been able to observe anything like that in our previous battles. Yes, but it's going to punch a hole in our formation if we ignore it. Red 5, stop that unit! Wait, me? Your Red 5 is the only machine we have fast enough to keep up. Pretty sure Lieutenant Amuro is a better... He's not wrong. I can't say he's wrong. I'm pretty sure he's in a new Gundam over there right now, being like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker. That's an order. Now get going. Ma'am. You're gonna have to turn on your Amuro mode and go full Shar in this bitch. The Wulgaru special unit. We'll have to draw out the Ashlam's full potential if he wants to win. All units, cover Ensign Izuru. Easier said than done. Izuru, hang tight until we can get to you. Got it. Oh-ho, challenging me in single combat, are you? You piqued my interest. Let us see how well you resist, primitive creature. Here he comes. He's now it's becoming a little bit more clear as to why the defeat condition is Izuru being shot down. We're gonna yeet him right at a mobile weapon, no big deal. So immediate backup is Combatler and Gridman. Some of these guys can take out the fringe dudes here, but more likely he's gonna have to try to use some of his own shit. You could also probably send the Kylum and the and their ship. What the hell is this thing called? Am I stupid? Godinian. That way too. Drystarker's way too far up at this point to really make it in time. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. The hey, Combatler's speed has worked out. Now I can readily help, right? Like, by default, he was so fucking slow that he couldn't catch up, and he's like, oh, I'm actually in a good spot right now. Because I also wanted them to fan out to meet that northwestern group, but they didn't move fast enough. But now that they're spread out there, they're actually in a good spot. I forgot he had hit and run too, so he can actually move this way too to pull some of them. What's going on, Ashi? Oh, that's not even fair. Buster Gridman just gets to come in like, what's up? Reloading battlefield. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'm already late for GBO2. Once we get through this scenario, we'll start switching over for banner drop. But I want to see this one through. Okay, so what kind of... Oh god. Alright, so he's in there, but he hasn't gotten to do anything, so his... Uh-oh. You just hang tight then. More of these types of games, yeah, because I mean, like, we're in the middle of it. From like a narrative standpoint, this is supposed to be like the second phase. We still haven't dealt with the ship here, and we had this guy suddenly showing up. It'd be kind of weird to be like, tune in next time in the middle of this match. Like, no. Wow, that's actually not enough, huh? Salt blade might be good though. Yeah. Get it. 5 months to finish this game. Yeah, right? It'll either match G generations in terms of parts or get pretty or surpass it. Who knows though, it may even fall a little bit short. We're talking about like 60 plus parts for cross race at like an average or minimum of like 2 hours each for when we were doing that. Pretty nutty. Nope. Not even worried about it. There goes one from the map attack. Goddamn. Two from the map attack. Yeah, we got MP new. So Amuro was in the OG Gundam, and then he got the MP new. And then during that same mission, Camille went from the regular Mark II to having the full armor Mark II be switchable for him. The banner's in less than an hour, yeah. It's actually bumped back, so we'll probably end up getting on right when it starts. Which technically would mean nowadays when we're doing banner drop, I'd have to start not even at 9, but at 8. I had to keep that in mind, actually. Which means I'd have to at least get my ass in gear somewhere around 7 for me to actually be, like, in time for any of that. Poor Purple and, some of these backliners are still just kind of having to chill. This entire front's not even a front anymore. Can't even hit her. So yeah, less than a little under over 40 minutes to go. GBO will probably still take the same amount of time. It's just going to be a little bit later, or around the same time maybe, because of that. Since we don't have to wait until specifically 1. Which is actually better. What that gets worse for is for fucking, clan matches once we get back to the morning ones. So we got 2 intuitions worth that we can do. I could also probably try to... Uh-oh. I fucked up. He might actually face tank this. I was gonna say we could do persist on this round in case, but I backed out too far. Oopsie. The way this primitive fights is most intriguing. I can't win against this guy thinking things through. I need to transmit my feelings and instincts to the Asham. It's as if they're acting on pure instinct. I think I've taken a liking to this one. Time for XCOM. Oh, come on, baby. My Lamata. This thing's kind of cool, though. Yo, double whiff. There are a couple alien words that they throw in between every once in a while, and we haven't really learned what they mean. I don't know if we've really had them in context enough to figure that out either. Unless Lamata's kind of like a glorious death in battle, like that sort of thing. That's a possibility. Yeah, both of them did. As a term. Rival's also a possibility too. It could also be the idea of them taking DNA or genes from people too. Like deriving things from other species that they fight. May even be a parasite host thing, Lord knows. Oh, this goofy fucker is trying to attack. Let's see what he sounds like.
あなたを私の獲物に指名してあげようじゃない撃ちまくりなさい
Good old Rada. Oh god. That hit me too, you bastard.
パターンを読みやがったかウルガルどもをぶったたく出番だぜ黒白
Mass Effect, sorry, take DNA and kind of just integrate it into their kids, yeah. It's never really implied how they do it either, outside of the usual procreational stuff. But they also mind meld with people, which is equally as fucky and normally is something you reserve for one weird alien race or the other. And they're like, nah, they do both. They just do both. Don't worry about it. Like, damn, okay. Ooh, it actually didn't attack when he moved up like that. Well, we've already whiffed twice at once, so let's not do that again. A hunt is a dialogue between hunter and prey, both strides struggling to outwit and outread the other. I'll have you know I'm quite enjoying this. Damn it, I'm still not fast enough. That's it, opposing me with every fiber of your being. A hunt without dignity and respect is naught but slaughter, utterly bereft of beauty. I forget that they had that weird filter over their voice sometimes. The other guy actually didn't though, by comparison, which is interesting. A preferred target, yeah. It's interesting that you could kind of consider some of these guys to be like a warrior race archetype, and yet at the same time they refer to most of it through the hunt, while also holding the concept of like being superior over primitives. Alright, so how hurt? Not very hurt. Not very hurt at all, actually. Sell trust. Persist. Persist is fine. Also, we're gonna back up from fucking Bright, who's like, nah, I got you. Like, let's go. Godinian, forward! Take the lead and support the Ashams. We can't force this fight on the kids. If humanity doesn't unite as one, we'll never emerge victorious against the Wulgaru. Bleh.
行動予測パターンを1024通り算出。それにランダム砲撃係数をインプット。手法用意。
Get him! Ooh. Uh-oh. Whoosh! Yeah, I mean, that's good. That looked like a good hit. Woo! Almost quadruple sixes, too. Eh. Well, at least he braced for it.
チャンスを逃すなよ。友軍に続いて攻撃を。手法発射。
Jim Hadar. Alright, so you're a little singled out now. That being said, I don't really know if these guys are gonna have really great hit rates against him. No.
キャンベル星人みたいなのがまた来たか。
Time to step on him in space. Let's go. What are you even walking on, dude? Oh, this is gonna take a second. Wee! Nope. Astros. Boo! Boo! Boo. Ooh, I can reach, but can you reach? No, you can't. I also can't hit you, though. Until now! Ah, no analyze on either of them. Okay. So combat density. They're not blind, sir. Ah, shit. Now that being said, there are a couple of them that we still have to deal with on this side, including their other ship up there. Amuro can move in on these guys though, and pretty much have his choice of any three of them. Not enough to sink him on that, huh? Damn, not even with that, huh? Get out of here. No. Oh, the Vulcan pod. Giving the old sachet away. Nope. Senior will activate Analyze Spirit on all enemies. Oh, okay. I'll probably do that in another phase then. I kind of spent a little bit on these guys. Can I do that after they've moved, or do I have to do it before they move? Alright, before we move. Alright, we'll do that next turn then. Thankfully, these guys are a lot slower. She doesn't really have to worry about her hit rate. Nope. Ooh, like a sliver left. Okay. Actually, you can just kick this dude in the face. Yep. That warship's gonna move in a little bit. But this should be fine in the meantime. Alright. So I got a couple of people that can pick at you. Not quite there for the graviton yet. That's not bad. Watch him hit on that 19 though. Ugh. Ooh, and a crit too. Yeah, now he's starting to get heated a little bit. Also gallant. I don't want to make assumptions, but I wonder if they do share a voice actor. They gain double experience. Huh. Wow, that wasn't much better. Let me do... Yeah. So that was kind of a waste. We should have just did bullseye from the start.
Wulgaruはここで食い止める。イレイザーを使う。
Give him the whoosh.
こいつの威力なら食らえ。このままなぎ払う。
Little bit low.
そうだ。それでこそだ。
Oh god. Something about the word slake. Ugh. It's like a weird mouth noise kind of word. Ugh. Don't like it. Man, what's he gonna do that's actually not gonna be enough for that? Shit. His armor's gotta be insane then. Oh well. Even if we don't get him here, depending on who he tries to attack after the fact, we should be okay. Just get out of here, dude. Fuck off already. 230 in a dream. Look at this dude. Look at this motherfucker. Oh, there they go, talking about them jeans again. Ew.
戦いを楽しんでいる。
Wait, who did I miss? Did I shell somebody in one of the ships and forget? I might have. Not that it matters much. Nope. Oh, fucking Cheeto's over there still. Oh god, that's right. Whoops. Embarrassing. Nope. This isn't looking great for some of you guys. Nah, you still got a good amount of health to go. That's fine. Ooh, well, we had the barrier, but still, that hit. That's the second time he's actually nailed him with something. Oh boy. Well, final round for that. Let's go.
少しは楽しませてくれそうな獲物だな。すぐに片付けろ。
見えた。
Nah, none of that.
何が見えたのら？
侵略者の好きにさせるものか。そこ。
待って。このような戦いを。
Just a little bit of DACA. It would appear I have a formidable foe on my hands. The white Wulgaru is withdrawing. We can't let it escape. Ah, shit. Very good. If you challenge me with your dignity on the line, I'll return the favor in kind. And by that, I mean I'm gonna whoop the shit out of you. Oh my god. Izuru. Run for it, Izuru. No, I just need an opening. Uh-oh. That light. The Judia system is fully operational. What's going on with Red 5? Oh shit. It's time to get that ass!
なんとしてもここで止めてみせる。
Ooh. Okay. Alright. Got extra eyes and everything now? Yeah, we're getting a little bit Ava in here. Ooh. 24K.
待っていたぞ。このような戦いを。
That's amazing. Now we're talking, Izuru. When push comes to shove, shove hard. Watch it, Izuru. The prick's still alive. That motherfucker over there. What? Oh, where are you? Ekarandana Dayati. That was fun. Until next time we meet, primitive creature. Ah, shit. Whipping out the language here. Also, him doing it actually makes everyone else fuck off. The Wulgaru are retreating. Mission accomplished. Barely. I kind of wanted to take out the other ship still, though. Oh well. We have Red 5 to thank for that, I think. Why didn't they deliver the coup de grace, though? After a fight that crazy, it probably just ran out of energy. It looked like there was a human in there, and they spoke, too. So that's the true nature of the Wulgaru. He kind of looked like the girl I met in the hangar, too. Oh boy, here we go. Right? All the XP, that's bullshit! Fuck! That's why I brought some of these guys out here. Captain, incoming transmission from Captain Coming. Most of the Operation Thunderbolt's main fleet was what? Uh-oh. What did you say? Our efforts spared the fleet from Wulgaru pursuit, but our surviving forces are currently fleeing the sector. The GKA has been ordered to rendezvous immediately and assist with the aftermath. I don't believe it. Even though we won, the main fleet still got crushed. Something tells me the war with the Wulgaru is going to get worse before it gets better. Commander Mitsuba, assemble the members of the GKA before the rendezvous with the fleet. But, right. I have critical information to relay concerning our future trajectory. Ah, okay. Are we gonna find out about that cover-up speculation earlier? By the way, this is our fault. So the GKA won, but the main fleet got clobbered, huh? That's a pretty big blow to the GDF. Does this mean the Wulgaru are going to swoop in on the Earth? What's their goal anyway? The wholesale slaughter of humanity? That sounds like nobody's really sure. Enough fretting. If they attack, we beat them back. Plain and simple. After what happened, Izudu's been acting a little off. Did something go down between you and that white Wulgaru? I saw something I shouldn't have. Don't tell me. A ghost? Was it a ghost? Well... Speak of this to others and you'll be charged with leaking state secrets. Ooh! Ooh! Okay. Wanted to say hello. What's going on, Nameless? Yeah, we're wrapping up this mission and we're gonna be moving on to GBO2 in a little bit. But hopefully you're doing alright. Gonna be doing anything with the banner. Captain Suzukaze? I get it. I don't like it either. But rest easy. This will be a full explanation. An explanation? And by that I mean we're gonna have to have you look right here so that we can wipe your memory. Thank you for gathering here today, GKA. Sorry to keep you waiting, Captain Simon. Those not present will be able to hear you through shipwide broadcast. Have to see if I can pop in for GBO2. So that's Simon Gatto. So at this point it's 16 minutes until actual banner drop because of daylight savings and all that shit. So once we're done here, we'll be immediately going over there doing dailies, yada yada. I don't know if custom lobbies are still going to be going, since technically they've probably been going for a little bit, but we'll see. Commander of MJP. He knows Commodore Fikes. That's why the rabbits got sent to the GKA. If I may have your attention. As you know, the Federation fleet comprising the heart of the GDF forces suffered serious losses during the battle at Ceres. I gather Commander Simon's here to give us a report and a pep talk. We expect the GKA, including Team Rabbits, to play a larger role in the operations to come. To ensure your preparedness, we wish to ensure you possess crucial background information on the Wulgaru. I wonder what... Everything I'm about to tell you is top secret. Speak of it to anyone outside this room and the consequences will be dire. Like, firing squad level dire? First, take a look at this. Footage courtesy of the Red 5's main camera. Oh, so they know that he saw. Is that the White Wulgaru's pilots? Are you joking? The Wulgaru were human this entire time? He's saying something to Izuru. They're not human, or rather, not Earthlings. They're similar, certainly, but in every sense, they are alien life forms. Okay, that seems like there's still some stuff missing from that. Which means we got another batch of humanoid aliens to contend with. For being from another planet, they sure do look like us. What's that supposed to mean, Utsumi? You could say the same thing about us. To be fair, it's pretty mind-blowing that you guys are virtually identical to Pentagonin. Yeah, Pentagonins. I mean, isn't it always a little weird? That guy in the white robot is a total bad guy material, though. Really? I think he's hot. Yeah, and he's trying to kill us. What, you just fall for anyone? I wouldn't say that, but oh, maybe actually. Gotta make sure she doesn't get close to Daba. Izuru, you've been acting a little odd since the battle ended. Is that because you saw him? Yeah. Looking back, it's not just the pilot's appearance that's similar. The way his machine moves is similar to our Ashim's. Only natural, considering Ashton's deployed their tech. There we go. There it is. Now that you mention it, Ashton's sure do use unique technology compared to other Federation machines. The source of our information gave us two key pieces of data. The first was news on the Wulgaru's impending invasion of Earth. The second was the core technology used by Ashton's. All of the machines piloted by Team Rabbits were developed using that tech. Wait, so we've been piloting Wulgaru machines this whole time? The fundamental designs are Wulgaru. They were modified to accommodate human pilots. MJP members were also responsible for developing the Judia system. If I may, how did that information make it to Earth in the first place? Through Wulgaru defectors. What? She'll explain the rest in detail. You may enter. Pardon me. Ah, there it is. Teodia. Wait, I know you. We meet again. You're the one who taught us how to build Ashams? Draw no closer. Ugh. That won't be necessary, Daniil. He's not hostile. Certainly, but I'm also thirsty. Please, stop. OMG, another hottie. You don't have any other mode, do you? Allow me to introduce our Wulgaru defectors. My name is Teodia, and this is Daniil. He accompanied me during my escape. So he's taken? Ignore her. You may continue. It's like, girl, please. Daniil looked after me long before I fled to Wulgaru. Hey, look, it's... Yep, totally not Lacus, right? Shh. They don't need to know that. I am a member of the Wulgaru. What would you call it? An Anglic nobility serves as an accurate enough translation. Teodia is the daughter of the high-ranking Wulgaru family. So she had a real silver spoon upbringing, huh? She does have that kind of air to her, yeah. Not that I know anything about alien royal families. She's a noble heiress? Be quiet and listen. I wanted to speak to all of you about the Wulgaru and the Ashams directly. That's why I'm here. Sounds like we're going to get some answers. Wulgaru is a planet in a galaxy far away from the Milky Way and Earth. They have existed since long, long ago, and have already begun to decline biologically. Okay, so this is where the whole genes thing is coming from. If we do nothing, we will lose our verve and vivacity as a species. Our DNA will degrade, and in time, we will perish. All research into artificially extending our lifespans ended in abject failure. We were forced to try something else. We decided to experiment, artificially manipulating our DNA and seeding it in locations across the cosmos. Our hope was that our genes would adapt themselves uniquely to the other environments of distant worlds. From that diaspora, a species of a genetic makeup capable of stemming our slow and steady decline would appear. So in a sense, you created life across the universe. Does that mean the hand of God spoken of in Mirali Lift were the Wulgaru? Did they seed life in Pentagona World? Wow, they're really trying to mix a lot of these universes together. I cannot say. At the time, there were several civilizations that had already been granted intelligence in the same manner. In any case, the plan was a success. The seeded DNA took up root, thriving and evolving through the universe. Which brings us to the present, as we collect that genetic material and use it to preserve our lifespans. We do this by opening up spatial passages to seed planets. If we find they've evolved appropriately, we collect them. They're pouring a lot of resources into Earth on an off chance, aren't they? We were already aware of the useful genes had developed on the Earth at the time we made the decision. So, Earthlings are technically based off of Wulgaru in this universe at that point. This is because these beings craved destruction were already interested in the planet. The beings craving destruction? I understand you call them invaders. What? Once these beings craving destruction hunted the Wulgaru. However, they moved on once the race began to falter. Our conclusion was that they target species of great power to further their own evolution. So that's why the invaders started attacking us? And here I thought they were just a bunch of ugly freaks. So the invader attack 10 years ago brought the Wulgaru here too. Indeed, they naturally identify strong races, so we use them to help select our targets. That explains the Wulgaru's invasion plans. This act is referred to as Shikata. Okay, the hunts. So that's what that is. So the Wulgaru see us Earthlings as mere prey to be hunted? This is no different from the fishery of preserving its populations by releasing fry into the water. Fine, guess that means we're only born so the Wulgaru could hunt us. It's more complicated than that. Apparently, the people of Earth have, through genetic fusion, become truly unique life forms. Their powerful genetics have made you a mark for the Wulgaru. That much is true. But there are also those of us who oppose such wanton slaughter. My mother was one such individual. Huh? She saw the Wulgaru eradicating entire species to preserve themselves, and her heart began to weep. Whatever purpose gave them life, the life forms that evolved out of our DNA now had futures of their own. To tear that away from them could not be forgiven. Damn straight, we're not food for space aliens. Agreed. Not to pick another species to push their one-sided logic on. It is only natural that you would feel that way. I was sent out on a secret mission by my mother. I was to inform the Earth of the Wulgaru's impending invasion, and provide them with a plan to oppose them, a countermeasure. Ashams. We first established contact with her shortly after MJP was established. MJP was founded to train humans capable of living in space. A Federation-backed plan to breed cyber new types. Oh shit. But with news of the Wulgaru's invasion at hand, the organization's goal shifted from combating the coming threat. It was a natural fit. No other Federation organization had done as much research preparing humans for space. The project was split. One had developed weapons, the other trained pilots capable of wielding them. Asham's development is set back after setback. Adapting Wulgaru science to our own needs was remarkably difficult. So that means, in the meantime, while they were doing all this stuff with, like, Psychomu and, like, Psycho Frames and shit like that, technically they also had all this alien tech in the meanwhile, including the whole Cyber New Type project. Like, goddamn. It was the Judia system that made bridging that gap possible. After countless failures, we only recently succeeded in implementing it. NJP, under my leadership, was formed to put such technology to use. Our two Wulgaru defectors are assisting MJP as technical advisors. Needless to say, only a select few are privy to this information. What makes us worthy of being in that inner circle? The individual of Red 5's footage can be heard saying the following. That was fun, until next we meet, primitive creature. It appears the statement was directed at Red 5's pilot. Me? Yeah. That's not all. GKA was also the only force that put up a fight against the Wulgaru during the Battle of Ceres. As we know, the others got wiped out. You don't mean... We're all prey for the Wulgaru now. This was expected. The Wulgaru's goal is to collect the genetic material they view as superior. Okay. In the coming battles against the Wulgaru, your squadron will be key in breaking up and manipulating their forces. You don't need to sugarcoat this. We're Wulgaru bait. You'll be decoys for far more than the Wulgaru, if I had to guess. What's that supposed to mean? We'll discuss that after we rendezvous with the Federation fleet. Oh boy. Yes? Do the Wulgaru know that Teoria and Daniil are on Earth? I believe so. Who was that guy in the video? The pilot who fought Izuru? Giart. Giart? That is his name. He kinda resembles you, Teoria. Does he now? When we were admitted to Glanshair Academy, our memories of the past were wiped, so... Wait, what? Seriously, Izuru? Did I not mention this? You did not! You absolutely did not! Do you even need to ask, seeing these reactions? If the world found out, public opinion would turn against the MJP in an instant. Are you guys cool with that? Doesn't matter what we think. It is what it is. It is what it is. Honestly, it's never really been a problem. You guys sure are positive. Some people say all I am is positive. No, what Team Rabbit has is strength. But to go back to my point, why do I feel like I know you from somewhere, Teoria? We were once close companions. You might even say we were friends. Enough. We provided you with technology. We can say no more than that. Sharing information is dependent on the freedoms and privileges granted to Princess Teoria. Oh, I'm so sorry. One day when I'm given permission to do so, I hope to speak at length about this. Sure. I'm looking forward to it, Izuru. Even closer. They may or may not have just been fucking. Lord knows. Also, similar concept with our boy in Gridman. Still doesn't have his memories back. Captain Mitsuba, incoming transmission from Captain Komin. Sounds like he wants to use the Dry Stalker's hangar for the press conference. Of course he does. Do they even have a ship left at this point? Was he just drifting in space and we had to pick his stupid ass up? A press conference? For what, Captain? The future of the GKA is about to be decided. Ah, shit. Our forces suffered a serious blow, that much is undeniable, but the end result was a victory for Earth. Allow me to introduce the GKA and Team Rabbits, who made all of this possible. Hi everyone. Wow. Are we the idols of the EFF now? More like goodwill ambassadors. Not that I mind. They're propping us up to boost morale and hide the Earth Federation's blunders. This is all so sudden. Hold your head up high, Insenosaki. You've got a role to play. Reporters, allow me to introduce Team Rabbits. Their original affiliation is MJP Special Service, answering directly to the GDF. MJP stands for Military Junior Pre-Academy. It's an organization dedicated to training future military officers. MJP, how do you feel about using Majestic Prince as a nickname? Not bad. We approve. They're currently fighting as members of the EFF Autonomous Corps GKA. The GKA seek the eradication of any foe that dares threaten peace and freedom. Exactly. The GKA has legendary war heroes in it, standing tall to defend the Earth. He's just trying to distract everyone from reality. So it goes. It's better than making everyone worried, GK. That's a very mature way of looking at it, XO. I have my moments. If you're ever in a bind, just let me know, okay? Okay, I will. Thank you. It's going to be tough from here on out, though. The press conference is going to really put our name out in the open. We'll have more than just the Wulgaru coming after us now. Yeah. That's fine, though. I wondered if it might happen when I came aboard the Dry Stalker. And if we can defeat the foes that come after us, unifying the Earth won't be far off either. Let's keep it up, XO. God, her bravery is really cute. Reynolds over here just gushing like, Hello everyone, I'm Commander Mitsuba Grave Valley of the GKA. We pledge to fight with every ounce of strength that we have for the sake of peace and freedom for all. Eradication doesn't seem like the best word to use in a public eye. Yeah, that was a little too straightforward, huh? I can agree with that. I don't know, considering that we have so many enemies on so many different fronts, including a bunch of aliens, you know how bloodthirsty people can be, so they're probably just fueling the fire at this point. The road ahead will not be an easy one, but you have my word that we will win a future for all humanity. It is my cause. It is why we fight. Damn, letting the whole world know we mean business. Commander Mitsuba is the coolest. You gotta pull our weight too. My only choice, our only choice, is to keep moving forward. And one day the people of the world will... Uh-oh. I thought that we were gonna hear like a shot ring out in the background or something. If this was a Yakuza game, then yes. There would have been an assassination attempt, but this is also in a ship, so you know. So Dan, Degawa, and Mayu. Also, I like how all we had to do was just put Masaki up front, and he's just like, I got it. Don't worry about it. Defeat and all but name the Battle of Ceres forced the Federation forces to think... Oh, to rethink. Damn, check out that typo. Whoopsie. There's been a couple little things like that so far. Wait, new suit. Ooh. It's 12? Unless it was a power suit. Might have just been a thing in here. AC boost, snack hit. That's pretty nice. Lordy, lordy. So let's see what we got mission. Oh my god. Look at all this shit. Look how many things there are. Lady? What is that? Oh, the art star. So we're starting to open up for all the other stuff here. That might be an understatement. Also another, oh god, we had the beach episode. Is that what this is? Endless Summer Heroes? Okay. Considering some of the people involved, I think I know where that's going. Hero's job, the West Japan front. Oh, this is another front mission, okay. Nothing for the onboard stuff? Uh-oh. Oh, no, this is an area one. I was like, oh shit. Yo, new wings? Yo, let's go. Let's go. Hold on, I know what that means. I want a Dovin. Ooh! We got Dovins. So Shido's pretty close. Speed and Strength's a new one. Yoma's failures we haven't gotten to quite yet, but we're probably getting closer to it now. So we got a lot of stuff. Let's try to figure out what we'll tackle in the next one. For now, we need to move on. I know I just saved. I'm gonna do it again. I got problems. But that was a lot. What the hell? Is it a fucking puppet? Ray's like not having any of it. And it's stupid. Oof. Yeah, that's what happens when you gotta deal with kids sometimes. Anyway, that'll be it for Super Robot Wars 30 for today, so until next time, this is goodbye to you two people. I'll talk to you all in the next one.